news just coming in regarding Donald Trump, regarding the bombshell news regarding Donald Trump and his interaction with an underage girl. Information's coming out and it's hitting the news like wildfire. Simply put, files are being released from the American DOJ, Department of Justice, and it seems to be all coming out. Obviously, you know, yeah, the left-wing media will have a field day. So, without further ado, getting into it, reading the article. Start with this article. Donald Trump accused of abusing underage girl in FBI records released in Epstein Files. So basically, they've released the files as stated, and it's all coming out. From what I gather, over 3 million files have been released. FBI agents from the Bureau's Washington Post were dispatched to interview a whistleblower who accused the president of having essayed a girl 35 years ago in New Jersey. So basically, FBI agents, according to this article, influenced the whistleblower who claimed to have information about Donald Trump essaying an underage girl, according to Epstein's files, which have been newly released. The cache of documents includes what appear to be summary notes of calls made to an FBI whistleblower hotline last year, which repeatedly referred to Donald Trump. Inclusion in such a list is not evidence of wrongdoing. Okay. Some of the tips listed in the document were dismissed as not creditable. Okay. That's interesting. But one reads, redacted, i.e. not named, reports an unidentified female friend who was forced to perform OS on President Trump, oral S on President Trump, approximately 25 years ago in New Jersey. The friend told Alexis that she was approximately 13 to 14 years old when this occurred, and that the female allegedly bit President Trump while performing oral S. The friend was allegedly hit in the face after she laughed about biting Donald Trump. The friend said she was also abused by Epstein, which is probably true. In the follow-up notes for this entry, officers did not say the report was not creditable, but wrote, spoke with caller who identified as a friend. Lead was sent to Washington office to conduct interview. It is not known if the interview ever took place. In a statement, the DOJ said the production may include fake or falsely submitted images, documents, or videos, as everything that was sent to the FBI by the public was included in the production that is responsive to the act. Some of the documents contain untrue and sensationalist claims against President Trump that were submitted to the FBI right before the 2020 election. To be clear, the claims are unfounded and false, and if they have any shred of credibility, they certainly would have been weaponized against Donald Trump already. That is a true point. That is very true. The Justice Department said it was releasing many more files from its investigative files on Jeffrey Epstein's, resuming disclosures under a law intended to reveal what the government knew about the millionaire financier's essay of young girls and his interactions with rich and powerful people, including Donald Trump and Bill Clinton. Okay. Department Attorney General Todd Blanche said the department was releasing more than 3 million pages of documents in the latest Epstein enclosure, as well as more than 2,000 videos and 180,000 images. Okay, and the article goes on. So basically what we have here, again, is being put in the media this information. It's been released, but at the same time, it's been posed as being subjective, as well as some of it being questioned as not true or true. So, that's a smart move. They put it out there and they left it up to people to comment. They put it out there as probably likely, considering Trump and Epstein's movements and what Epstein was convicted of. But at the same time, they've thrown doubt on it and thrown shade on it. So that there leaves it open to interpretation. Be it the liberal left, who like I said, would have a field day with this, or the Margaret right, who will say, who will throw shade on it and say this is just another ploy to pull Trump down. After all, why didn't this come out before? So, that's very smart. Quickly going to jump on some Facebook comments before I wrap this one up. Oh, this is quite an interesting one. Okay. I wonder what Trump will turn TMZ into after this. That's a good comment. Watch him sue TMZ for $100 billion. Okay. Wait, so birds fly? Okay. Wow, so flames are actually hot? These are some of the comments. Surprise, surprise. Seen him and his newest love, Nicki Minaj, holding hands like they were a couple at last night's summit. Okay. Wouldn't be surprised if Trump tapped that, but hey, another conversation. Let me find some more comments before I wrap this one up. That's probably not all, but his followers don't care. They could literally catch him in the act and still explain it away. Wow. Okay. See? They put it out there, but you're always going to get opposing opinions. I'll take stories that never happened for $1,000. There you go. All right then. Wrapping this one up. It is what it is. Later.